That's right, and public comment just got started about 30 minutes ago. 44 speakers signed up to speak in person and weigh in on the mayor's budget proposal, so it will be a while before the council takes a vote. Now, before the meeting even got started, we heard from a couple of the council members, including Budget Chair Kent Lee, and I asked him, do you support the money in the mayor's proposed budget for the shelter at Kettner and Vine? Here's what he said.
The money that is available for new shelter identification, for the possibility of tenant improvements for new shelter, that remains. I think as a council, we agree with the mayor that there is a need for new shelter within the city.
And so Council Member Lee told me that money set aside for new shelter, as he put it, includes $1.9 million for Kettner and Vine and $2.5 million for transforming H Barracks into a safe parking lot. You heard him say we need more shelter beds in San Diego. And so it sounds like they not only approve of the money the mayor proposes setting aside, but that they may propose setting aside additional money for identifying and opening new shelter space. Now, Mayor Gloria's budget calls for $88 million for stormwater infrastructure. Lee and Council President Shanila Rivera are calling for $3 million in funding specifically to help stormwater victims get back on their feet.
We have over 1,000 people who are still living in hotel rooms in San Diego at no fault of their own. They were displaced by floods, and we have to do everything that we can to get those folks back into permanent housing. We have a moral obligation to invest in them.
And so here is a look inside council chambers. Now, Lee and Elo Rivera both want other programs restored as well, including youth drop-in programs, funding for libraries. And I asked, where would the money come from? And he told me they're going to propose delaying adding park rangers to some open spaces. It sounds like they're freeing up money for the general fund, that is, by finding revenue here and there from other sources. Back out here live, so it is going to be a long night here at City Hall. Once public comment wraps up, the council members will each weigh in, and then they will vote. So a budget has to be in place, though, by June 30th. Heather and Carlo.
And Kelly, you mentioned public comment just got started, and that would be a long night. But what have you heard so far?
We heard from a few people advocating for arts and culture. We've heard from another person advocating for affordable housing. So a lot of people with a lot of different interests that the council is hearing from tonight. And my colleague Richard Allen is here, and he's going to have much more on this coming up tonight at 5 and 6.
All right, everybody gets their chance to be heard. Kelly Hessall reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.